What's going on, Tottenham community? My name is Leo Coys. I'm part of Colorado Spurs, and I'm a diehard Tottenham Hotspur fan. And I'm joined by my homie, the one and only. In case you missed him on Parker's Pitch, you could catch him right here live in the flesh on the only podcast that's 5,280 feet above sea level. Welcome to this. We are Mile High Hotspur. How's everybody doing?
What's up, guys? I'm doing fantastic.
Parker, my homie. Good, brother. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. So we got a couple of things to go through, but first, man, we got a game tomorrow morning. How you feeling about that?
Oh, I'm excited, man. It's been another long week. The Sunday games just feel like they drag on. So, yeah, I'm just excited for it. And it's not too early this time. It's like a 9:30. So, yeah, easily, able to get there in time. So,
yeah.
How
it's
you
not
feeling?
It's not that early. It's not that late. I'm feeling really good, bro. I'm feeling really, really good about the game. Just let people know real fast. Put in the link for THFC Till I Die. Definitely go and check them out and subscribe to them. Also, too, we got the big homies from United Spurs of America. Their link is in the chat. Go and subscribe to them too, as they support our channel. Also, too, if you guys have any time, go check out @Digital Spurs. The dude has plenty of stuff to offer for all Tottenham related stuff, and Tottenham fans, go and check his stuff out. The dude is definitely part of this podcast too. He's a big homie of ours, so definitely go and check him out. Also, too, I linked a couple of stuff in the comments. You guys could check out our Patreon if that's something that interests you. You could check that out too as well. That'll definitely help support us, so we could bring better stuff to the channel, bigger, you know what I mean? Maybe upgrade, production material. But let us know if that's something you guys are interested in. You could definitely find the link down in the chat. So I'm gonna just run through a couple of comments before we get going. So big up to MF homies, my homie. Big up to you.
What up, guys?
THFC Till I Die. Big up, guys. Dermot, big up to you. I hope you're doing good, brother. I know it's late over there. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
Ellie, hey, my homies. Got in after partying at my daughter's engagement party. Couldn't miss your show, lads. Get in. That's from the Queen Ellie herself.
Good to see you, Ellie.
Also, too, Ellie, you're in the intro. Big up, guys. Hi, Jacob. Lisa, thank you for tuning in. It's glad to see you here. Massive Spurs fan. This is the homie Callum from Instagram. Big up to you, my homie. Big up to you. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's late out there for you too. Let's see here.
Man, I can't wait.
Dermot and Ellie.
Not wait.
Big up, Right Hard Lanes. Very nice to see you here, brother. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing good. Leo, it's 1:30 my time. My man. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that.
That is commitment.
Oi, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Oi.
Ryan Daigle, how are you doing, my man? Hopefully everything's going good with you. AD Coys, my homie. Thank you for tuning in. Couple of shout outs from everybody there. Clayton, first time here. Algorithm's working. Coys, What's up? Get in. Come
What
on,
up,
you Spurs.
man?
You see that? Get
Welcome to the
in. Thank you for
channel.
tuning in.
Welcome to the show,
Thank you
man.
for tuning
It's a
in.
pleasure to have you here.
Oh my God, so cool. Love your intro. It's so what you two great lads are about. Such a brilliant intro. Ellie, we thank you. Thank you very much, Ellie. Thank you.
Facts. She just speaks facts. That's all she does.
She does speak facts. She does speak facts. Lisa, United Spurs of America. Nice. What's up?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Get in.
Yes, baby.
Yes.
Salute
Shout
to
out to you, my
burritos.
homie AD.
So one thing,
Um,
Esther's our pub that they have that at like the 9:30 games. So something
yeah,
to
big up.
look forward to. Yeah.
Big up, big up. Let's see here. One more before we get going. Predictions for our game. We're gonna get there. Callum, we'll get there at the end of this. First of all, we're gonna start off with some housekeeping. Well, first, before that, I don't know if you guys noticed, we're in the Champions League. They had a Champions League draw the other day, and we got
Yes,
drawn
sir.
in Group D. Uh, Parker, that means the fixtures are gonna pile up, bro. We're gonna have fixtures thick and fast, and they're gonna be piling up. I'm talking
I think some of the
every couple
teams
other days.
that didn't grab 6 or 7 players like we did, they're gonna be upset. They're gonna regret it, because all these
Well,
the ones in the
that is
Champions
a good
League,
point.
Europa League, those teams, oh, man, they're gonna need that depth later, November.
That is a good point. We'll dive a little bit into that too later on. But first, I wanted to go over a couple of the Champions League fixtures. Um, yeah, but before that, don't forget to
5-1
follow us on Instagram, Mile High Hotspur, across all platforms. Also, too, you can follow us on Twitter at Mile High Hotspur. And again, I'll put that one more time. If you guys are interested in becoming a Patreon member, go ahead and man, we'd appreciate that. There's a couple of tiers. There's actually 3 tiers. You could be part of the Mile High Club. Who doesn't want to be part of the Mile High Club? Parker, do you want to be part of the Mile High Club?
Oh yeah, I'm a
Are
part
you
of it
part of the Mile
already.
High Club?
I'm a part of it. So
If you don't want to go to the Mile High Club, you could join the Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks? Who doesn't love Twin Peaks? Parker, I know you love Twin Peaks.
Oh yeah,
And
Transit
for those people
Patrician.
that are And for those people that are afraid of heights and you don't like climbing, you could just join our Patreon tier, which is called Mount Elbert. That's the highest mountain here in Colorado. I don't want to quote, but I think it's 14,430 something odd feet above sea level. So if you're
Mm,
afraid of heights and you want to be that high, you can always join that tier.
do it.
And again, before we get going, you guys, this is Denver's very own Tottenham Hotspur podcast, Mile High Hotspur, with your boys Leo Coys and Parker Coys. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Yes, yes. Again, we shouted these guys out, but I'm just gonna let that go ahead and take at the bottom. Parker, like I was saying, Champions League, bro. Before we get going on the fixtures, are you excited about the group we got drawn in?
Yeah, I am. I mean, when you look at it, we kind of have to go through. It's just it's a teams that that we are, I think, better than, or even like just right there with. So, I'm thinking like Eintracht Frankfurt. I think that means Frankfurt United, actually, if you translate it. But anyway, yeah, they won the Europa League last year.
Hopefully you're right, bro, because that is a good fact if you're right.
Yeah, it means United, Eintracht. But anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, they're a good squad. They won Europa League. They know how to to win in big games. So they are. I think they're the one to look out for. Marseille is another one. They picked up some good players. They got like Alexis Sanchez now. Who else do they have on Marseille now?
Yeah.
They got a couple Gooners, even ex-Gooners.
They do have a couple ex-Gooners. You are right.
And then they have the guy that used to play for West Ham. What is it?
Yes, I know who you're talking about. It's the tip of my tongue. Payet, Dimitri Payet.
Yes, Payet. Yeah, so
Yes.
that team, yeah, another one of those strong teams that I'm worried about. I'm trying to think of the other team. Remind me the last team.
Sporting. I put it up right here. Sporting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're the ones I'm least worried about, but you never know in football. So, but they're the one I know the least about too. So,
look, on paper, this group looks really easy, but I'm about to show you something, Parker, and I'm gonna make you doubt the fact that this is not a hard that this could possibly be a group of death for us.
Okay.
They do seem like easy opponents, but like I said, the fixtures are gonna be piling up, dude. We're really gonna have to either rotate our squad, you know, Accordingly, Antonio Conte is definitely going to have to do his homework, and the Spurs are definitely going to have to, the fitness that we've been gaining is definitely going to show its fruits come
Yeah.
Champions League time.
I'm worried about
Let's just go
Frankfurt, to
here.
be honest. Like I said, they have experience in winning in Europe, and they know how to get it done. I know it was
Yeah,
the Europa League, and the Champions League is a little different, but they also improved their squad. So
yeah.
that's what I'm worried about.
Let's go get it. Thank you for that one, Jacob. Right Hard Lane gave us a follow on Instagram, brother.
Appreciate
Thank
it,
you.
bud.
We appreciate you. Joined the page. Payet, Gendoza. Yeah, man, saucy ballers. I'm not gonna lie, Saucy ballers.
Yeah, they got some good
Marseille
players.
probably is going to be the toughest one out of the whole group, but definitely going to be tricky. So let me just go ahead and show you some stuff right now, Parker, real fast. Our first game for the Champions League is going to be the 7th of September against Marseille. We are at home that game. Totally looks like a game maybe we should be winning, correct?
Yeah, I mean, we have to expect to
Okay.
win all these games. So.
Let me just go ahead and tell you. 4 days before the 7th, we play against Fulham. We play the 7th against Marseille, and on the 10th, we play against Manchester City. So are we putting out our A game before Manchester City? Are we putting out the A team before Manchester City? Or are we going to play Manchester City with the backup squad? Is our squad going to be able to handle that?
I wish
Bro,
I wish it was Marseille, Fulham, and then City, but because I would have
this
rested
is the
them. I would
fixtures.
have rested them for Fulham, but if it's two tough games in a row, I mean, you still have to rest.
We don't want to go into
Kane.
Marseille. We don't want to have Marseille come to our stadium and us give them the B squad and then end up getting blown out the water.
Yeah, no, we
Marseille's
have
going
to
to probably
start
be
the
the toughest
Champions
one
League up.
out of that group.
Yeah, we can't be playing
So
catch up in the Champions League. Like,
no.
So we have
So
to
that's
win
what
that
I'm
game.
telling you. On paper, it does look like a really easy group, and it very might well be an easy group. It's just the congestion of fixtures is going to make it hard. You guys, let us know down at the bottom. Marseille, when we play them, we're 4 days off of playing Fulham and 3 days until we play Manchester City.
Yeah,
A squad or B squad for that game? I definitely would like to know that. Seven days before my birthday. Right on, man. Happy early birthday to you. Big up Leo and Parker and everybody in the chat. Big up to you, Bobby. Big
What
up
up,
to the
Bobby?
3 Spurs boys. Big up. Hope you're doing well, brother. The homie AD says, who sits? That's the question. That is the question. Who sits?
Yeah.
Parker.
So
First
which
game
game?
against Marseille Champions League. Are we going a full squad knowing that we got City 4 days later? Or are we sitting
Yeah,
somebody
yeah, we
important?
got five. Wait, do we have 5 subs for Champions League too?
I'm not sure. Somebody let us know in the comments. Is that a 5 sub? I think that's just Premier League, bro.
Okay,
I don't think everybody changed that.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, we
Oh,
just got to sub. We got to sub some people in and out, and I think maybe we start with Charleston against Fulham, and then have Harry Kane fit for our Marseille game, and then we historically do well against Manchester City. So I think we just go there and do what we're used to doing. That we know what we can do. So
I'm hoping our fitness is good, bro. And let's give them a 3/4 of the squad, for Marseille. And maybe if we're up ahead during the game, you guys, we'll just put somebody. We'll sub them out. You know what I mean? Maybe sub Sonny out. Maybe sub Kane, depending on what the score is. But I just wanted to give light to the congestion of fixtures. So guys, keep this in mind. The 3rd, Fulham. The 7th of September, Tottenham versus Marseille, and then the 10th of September, we're going against City. So after the 10th against City, the 13th we play against Sporting.
Dang.
That's 3 days.
Oh my god.
That's 3 days. Okay. So let me just add a little bit to that. We know that we're playing the 10th against City. 3 days later, the 13th, we play against September. September, we play against Sporting.
Okay.
4 days later, we play against Leicester. Another 3 games in 10 days.
Yeah. but also all the other teams are doing the same thing too. So it's gonna be tough for everybody.
You're
And
right. There's other, but we need a little bit more. We need a little bit more depth, bro.
yeah,
I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about that, you guys. Um, let us know in the comments, you guys.
we can't
Thumbs up,
rely on
thumbs
like
down.
Lucas coming in to try to help us out, and we can't rely on the
Oh
wings.
man.
We can't rely on the
Oh
wings
man.
for all of our like crosses and all of our deliveries. So yeah, we need
Yeah.
somebody there in the midfield, and
Yeah.
because eventually the teams are going to figure us out. They're just going to cover our wings, and then we're not going to be able to, then we're not going to be able to do anything. So we need somebody that can come in and do some magic in the midfield.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Are you guys worried about the congestion of fixtures? I'm kind of going over these to let you guys know what we have to look forward in the next couple of months here. Okay, so October 4th is our third fixture in the Premier League. That's away to Frankfurt. Okay, another 3 games in 7 days, bro. Right? For this one though, there is a change. We do have an international break between these, so we have 2 weeks off. After that 2 weeks off, we come back and play Scum at at their building, bro. Right? We have the North London Derby the 1st of October. 3 days later, we have our Champions League game in Frankfurt, and 4 days later, we have our Premier League game against Brighton and Hove Albion. You guys, congestion of fixtures.
It's like thinking about this. We need
Is this making you think that maybe the group looks easy, but the congestion of fixtures makes it a little harder? What do you think?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have sent Udoji on loan again. Should have kept him.
Guys,
because we're gonna need that depth with all these games, and I know we have like 6 that are on our first team still, right?
Yeah,
new players.
Big up to Big K. Big up to Big K. Happy birthday to you, my man.
What's up, Big K? Happy birthday.
Clayton says Sporting is a little soft. They lost Nunez to Wolves. True. Polina to Fulham. Their best players of last year. Well, thank you for that piece of info there. Parker, were you aware of that?
So Mateus Nunez, yeah, they just lost him.
Yeah.
I heard about that, but yeah, I mean, that's like I said, that's the one I'm least worried about out of all 4 of the teams. So, but I just really want that first 3 points against Marseille. We really need that for that momentum. It's like the same thing as like winning the first game of the season in the Premier League. Like winning against Southampton, that helps so much, help our momentum, and just it's going to help. We don't want to have to catch up, like I said. So it's always harder that way. So that's just
massive Spurs fan. Callum says swap Richarlison for Kane against City. Ooh.
Not against City.
My homie, that is a lot of beers in 10 days.
Kane,
we're gonna have to space those beers out. Kane, yeah, Kane does. Well, yep. I mean, last year, the one that did it, Kane did have a couple goals in the second fixture, but Sonny was the one that rescued our butts. The first one.
Oh yeah, the first one, the one and only goal.
Parker, do you know who this is?
John Fitzpatrick or AD? Oh, no, sorry,
AD.
No.
He sits right next. Well, I sit right next to him at the pub all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You don't have to. Just thumbs Brent? Up. Yeah, I mean, no, it's not. It's not. Brent would be a B. This is with an A. Happy birthday to young man again. Thumbs up. Yeah, Bobby's worried about the congestion of fixtures. Sporting lost to Chavez 2-0 today. Thank you again for that piece of information. It's good to know. It's good to know that our viewers are, they're well versed in the whole world of football, not just Premier League. Like, I tend to know a lot more, but recently I've been focused a lot on Premier League. We gonna be tired. That is definitely true. Another happy birthday soon to Right Heart Lane. Big ups to everyone. John Fitzpatrick, thank you for joining. No, we don't condone that. Anyone concerned about Son? Is he on a slump? Oh, bro, my homie. I don't want to dive too much into this because we've already had a couple of streams. Plus, I've been on other streams where this guy right here is worried about Sonny. I really am. I'm just gonna keep it real simple, real short. I'm worried. You know what I mean? He's getting older. He's lost a step. He's not as fast as he was yesterday. He's not as talented as he was yesterday. Um,
Yeah. If he doesn't have a presence on the team anymore, then it's time to sit for a little bit and reevaluate and come
Good
back on a
shout.
little bit.
Clayton says Frankfurt lost their best player to Juventus, Kostic. That is a good shout, and I'm pretty sad we missed out on him. Honestly, big up Jacob, John Fitzpatrick. Everybody saying what's up. Liverpool won 9-0. Oh my God, yes, I saw that. That's crazy. Uh, Another what's up. Well, so back to these fixtures here. Um, let's see. I think we left off here against the Frankfurt. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull this up real quick. Again, we're gonna have 2 weeks off international duties before we play the North London Derby. Um, if I'm honest with you, Parker, that kind of bites, bro. 2 weeks off of football bites. But not only that, your next game is gonna be against the scum, the filth.
Well,
I would definitely love to catch them on rhythm, but
true. But to play
it is what
devil's
it is.
advocate, maybe it could be good. Just it might give him some, much needed rest. But a lot of our
Both
players
teams are going to
are.
international break, Parker. So you're right. You know what I mean? They could just be coming into the game just as bad, just as healthy, just as fit, just as slow, just as fast as we are.
Yeah, that's true.
So
So in the international break in November, I mean, is it just friendlies? What is it? Like, it can't be. I mean, it's not this World Cup because the World Cup's later, isn't
I
it?
think it might be friendlies. I don't think it's Nations League anymore. I think it might just be friendlies just to warm up.
So, like, I'm pretty sure
Um,
they're like the big players are not going to be playing that many minutes in it either. So it might keep them, fit and up to par, but like not overkill them and not
yeah.
So that's unless it's like actual World Cup games, then that's different. But I think that these are just
No,
like
no,
a couple
no.
friendlies.
We have all our group stage games before the World Cup, which is pretty good. So October 12th, we'll be playing again against Frankfurt. I kind of am a little bit bummed about that fixture, having playing Frankfurt away, and then our next Champions League game is Frankfurt at home. 2 games back to back against Frankfurt. It is what it is. I would fancy some just a change, but we have to play them twice anyway, so let's just get it over with. Um,
Yeah, no, that's the thing
Again.
that I'm most worried about.
Yeah, the 8th we play against Brighton and Hove Albion. The 12th we play our game against Frankfurt, and then 3 days later we play against Everton. This game here might be the easiest one out of all of them, considering the games before and afterwards. No disrespect to Brighton and Hove Albion, no disrespect to Everton, but if I'm going to be facing if I'm going to be facing 2 teams before and after the Champions League game, these are definitely suitable matches. I think, definitely we could win those.
Brighton are scary this year.
They are.
Um,
They are on fire. Who knows how their
they got
form will be
3
come that
wins
time?
already
But
out of
we're yet to
4.
see.
You got 3 wins and a
Yeah.
tie, I believe.
You guys, the 26th of October is our next Champions League game. Just to shed a little bit of light, we play 22nd Tottenham at home against Newcastle United. We then have our game against Sporting at home on the 26th. 3 days later, we go to Bournemouth and play. Congestion of fixtures, you guys. Congestion of fixtures. And then our last Champions League group stage game is going to be November 1st against Marseille. We will be traveling to France for that. Just to shed a little light, 2 days before that, we're playing the Bournemouth game and then the Marseille game. And then 4 days later, we play against Liverpool at home. 3 days after that, November 8th, Nottingham Forest at the city grounds for the League Cup. So in all, bro, that's 73 days from now until that game against Nottingham Forest. We play Nottingham Forest tomorrow morning. 72 days later, we play Nottingham Forest in the League Cup. How about
Yep.
this, bro? Tottenham to play 19 games from today until the 8th of November. That's an average of 1 game every 3.842 days for the next 73 days. So as a fan, as somebody that loves to go to the pub and drink beers with my mates, that sounds like a lot of fun.
That's good for us.
As a
Yeah.
fan of this, as a fan of Tottenham Hotspur, with the team we have now, I'm a little worried. You guys, let us know in the comments. Am I overreacting? Is it fair? Is it fair enough for me to say, we have a lot of fixtures coming up, you guys. One game every 3.842 days for the next 73 days. It makes for lovely watching, but it's gonna hopefully not affect our squad. Um, let's see here. Brighton is scary, says Clayton. Yeah, we agree. We'll see how their form is doing when we get to that point. Anything can happen in football. My homie, you are right. You guys think we are in a must-win situation for tomorrow with the fixtures getting thick and fast after? Parker, I'll let you finish that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely a game I think we need to win. The thing is with Nottingham, we don't know what to expect. They have 7 players, or not 7 players. They just bought like 17 players.
17 new
So,
players.
I mean, they have like a brand new bench. They have some danger players to worry about. Nice. Got one of those too. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, they got some danger players. Like I said, Brennan Johnson, we need to worry about him. He scored, I think, 19 goals in all comps last season. I know it was the championship and stuff like that, but and then in the domestic football. But he could do something against us, and we have to look out for that. And they have a new midfielder, Mangala, and I was talking to my buddy Ben, and he's the Nottingham Forest fan. He was telling me all about him, and he's just one of those maestro midfielders that they're really excited about. So, yeah, we need to look out for him because he just puts in the crosses for Johnson. So
Okay.
he's just one of those players that they just link up. And then I haven't even talked about Jesse Lingard, but yeah, he's obviously somebody that we have to look out for as well. We know what he's capable of doing. I mean, especially in the Premier League, he's one of those players that we know what he can do already. He's already done it. So
yeah,
it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be tough, and especially at City Ground. Ben was also telling me, I mean, they use their fans to their advantage, so we have to be focused. It's going to be tough, really. I mean, it's only like 30,000 people, but yeah, it's going to.
If they could pack it in there, bro, they could definitely make some noise, dude.
Yeah,
The City Ground is definitely there could be some ruckus there, bro.
Yeah, I keep hearing that it's a tough ground to go to, and we've never. I mean, I don't think I remember a game against Nottingham unless he was like maybe the FA Cup years ago or something. But yeah, I don't remember City Ground, and yeah, I'm excited to see it. But yeah, we have to be careful. We have to stay focused because it could be a game that could slip out of our fingers with all those strikers they have now.
Yeah,
we just don't know.
Well, don't worry, my homie. I got you back here in a little bit. We are going to go over some of our last fixtures against Nottingham Forest when we dive into the game. Bobby, just to answer your question, brother, I think that this game is definitely a must win. Not because of the fixture congestion. I just think, I mean, let's just face it. Our neighbors down the road, they're 4-0. We can't be dropping points. Liverpool smashed today. They're catching up. Manchester United
figured it out. Yeah,
won again. They're catching up. Chelsea won, a man down. They're up and abouts there. So that's why I'm worried. We can't drop the points. Yeah, I'm not worried about I'm not worried about it being a must win because of the fixtures we have coming up. I'm worried about it being a must win because of the fixtures that took place today, if that makes sense.
Yeah. We have to get a result to keep up. We have to.
Yeah. So big up, guys. I hope you are both doing well. Scott M, your positivity is always welcome, my homie. Thank you. Yo, Scott, how are you? Nottingham have to get 63 new signings to gel first. That's true. They can have 63 signings, but whether or not they're going to be gelling is a different story. The season is really early. We'll have to see when they start, catching their rhythm and seeing if they're really going to gel.
Yeah.
NF stands for no fucking. We should not lose tomorrow. You're absolutely right, homie. We can't lose tomorrow.
So who is AD?
It's the big homie, the one that I sit next to, bro.
Oh, Andy. What up, Andy? God, why don't you tell me?
I mean, you're the one that put his name on blast. I'll just go by AD.
What's up, Andy? How you doing, man? See you tomorrow, man.
Bobby K angry, but other than that, I'm good. Well, man, hopefully you could cheer up, bro. Hopefully we can help you cheer up, bro.
Why
I
you
mean, if
angry?
not, I mean, we'll try.
What's wrong, man?
Yeah,
We got a game tomorrow. Cheer up.
it's probably why he's mad because we didn't play today and we play tomorrow. I mean, that makes for a long day for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
There you go. Welcome to the party. You guys, um, cool. Now we're moving along from the Champions League group stage. I kind of just wanted to go over all the fixtures. I noticed that it was a lot of games, 19 games in 73 days. That's a lot. So I figured I'd kind of shed some light about that. But
I'm sure they're
I
talking
just
about
want to
it
go
too,
over.
behind the scenes and stuff. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. We're gonna go ahead and go over some of the stuff here. I just want to pull up the right one before I just put it out there. Um, you guys, this is according to Charlie Eccleshire.
That guy.
He says, let me go ahead and pull this up here.
He's more of a Tottenham
Char-
fan than a player, if you ask me.
Who's that? Winksy?
Yeah, he's like Tottenham since he was like a kid.
Yeah, he's been there
More
for a
of a
long time.
fan.
You guys, it says here, increasing confidence that Harry Winks will join Sampdoria on loan. Of course, we all heard of this, but has it been official? Nobody's yet to know that. I don't think it's been official. It's not agreed yet, but the expectation is that a deal will happen. Talks to continue between the clubs over the next few days. Winks will not be replaced. His exit has been planned for a while. Guys,
Hmm.
that's nuts. We're going to let him go and not bring anybody in. I don't know how you guys feel about this. Like it says here, Winks will not be replaced. His exit has been planned for a while. Makes sense. Since they know they're not going to bring anybody in and they're going to get rid of him. My only thing is, I kind of fancy him a move to Sampdoria. It's not a big club. Well, I take that back. It's not a big club as this in the sense of they're not going to be challengers over there in Serie A. The likes of Juventus, AC, Inter, Roma are probably all more suited to win that league than a Sampdoria, but it does get him away from the English media. It does get him away from a lot of us Tottenham fans that have just been, just negative or just not really behind Harry Winks. I don't see anywhere here that with an obligation to buy, so that kind of does make me feel a little bit, like, are we going to have the same issue come next year? Trying to get rid of dead wood, but it remains to be seen. I did hear though that he was kind of waiting. He wanted to take a couple of days, Parker, to think about it to see if anything else came through as far as offers from an English club. None came, so he's gone. Um,
Yeah, it could be a good
we've
change of
known he
pace
was
for
going to
him.
leave, Parker. Yeah, we've known he was going to leave for a long time. Looks like his days are numbered here at Tottenham. Any last words on Winksy's? Any final goodbye before we wave goodbye to Winks?
Yeah, he's been a good player. I mean, not not great. He's been a good player for us. And he's been with us forever. He grew up in England. He's been there forever. So I think it'll be a good change of scene for him to go out to Italy. It could change the way he plays. It could change his game. It could, who knows what could happen, but
Yeah.
yeah, I hope the best for him. I don't dislike Winks. I just don't think he fits in our squad. He's just not good enough anymore. We're just too good
Yeah.
for him.
Well, and you just kind of here answered massive Spurs fan Kellum his comment question. Is he part of Conte's plan though, or is that why he's leaving? I think he's just leaving because he doesn't fit the bill. We have other midfielders ahead of him, and he just you know
He
just
didn't catch up with the squad.
sayonara,
As we
brother.
were growing, he didn't improve. So
Yeah, but to have four midfielders with this many games coming is mad. Bobby, I agree.
and Skip will
Guys,
get better soon
I
too.
I don't mean to change subjects here, and I don't mean to like go off course, but this kind of makes me. It all leads back to like, has our summer transfer window been successful or not? Um, you guys, we did bring in a lot of people. We started off really, we started off just going gung ho, and we fizzled out. There's still some time left, but we should have brought more people in. I mean, I'm just
Bring
gonna
them
say
up.
that we should have brought more people in. I don't know what's going on. At first, when we got all these signings, I was really ecstatic, but now with seeing the Champions League group, seeing the fixtures, seeing the way it's going to be congested, seeing the games we have after our Champions League games, like we can't just put all of our eggs in one basket. Parker,
One
we're gonna have to mix it up.
the one good thing that I noticed is like looking at our squad, or not at our squad, but at our Champions League
That
fixtures, is that we're not traveling like too far away. I know a lot of our fixtures are like right there
that's a good point,
in
bro.
Central Europe. We're not, all we don't have to travel twice as far to Eastern Europe, so that could help a little bit with travel fatigue and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still they're all playing 90 minutes, so yeah, it'll be a lot. I
Yeah,
think we two more players. Can we just please get two more players? But I think
yeah.
what they wanted to do was they. I don't think they want to get rid of anybody else unless they bring in somebody. So it has to work both ways right now, and
I kind of feel pretty good
seems
about the
unlikely.
situation. Real quick, a massive Spurs fan, Kellum says, just think though, we have one of the best managers in the world, so he knows what to do. That's a good shout, but
Yeah,
he's yet to prove it in the Champions League when he gets all those fixtures going. So I'm not knocking Antonio Conte's hustle. I'm just shedding light to
that's
facts.
fact.
He's struggled in the Champions League. It's because it's a different animal.
He's made it to the
He's got to have a
semifinals.
whole squad of. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, he just made it to the semis. I think one time out of 6 attempts and I think he hasn't made it out of the group 3 times. So, yeah, not
Yeah.
not that great. So,
Not that great, and I think it's because his style of football just, bro. I mean, one season alone just is grueling. Imagine, adding all them fixtures more, bro. That you have to play midweek. It's like you need to have a whole squad. You need to have a freaking army of players, bro. And like
we
I
need to
said,
have
we started off
25
really
Hoybiers.
strong, but yeah.
Play
Real
90
quick,
minutes.
Deb says, I hope Conte becomes successful in Europe with us. Oh my God, I would love nothing more than to lift a big old
Oh, and he would
trophy with
love
some
that
big
more
old ears
too.
at the end of the
It would
season.
make him want to stay with us so much because, I mean, he hasn't won anything in Europe. So if he wins it with us, he's going to be in our hearts, or we're going to be in his hearts, forever. So, yeah, that would be great for Conte and us.
Yeah. Well, there it is, bro. We're waving goodbye to Winksy.
Okay, bye. You didn't wave, Leo.
I've been waving all day to him, bro. I was waving to him when I was doing everything for the stream. Um, Adios, Sergio Reguilon.
Bye bye.
Another one we
Ciao.
gotta wave goodbye to. There's also been rumors of flying about this guy. I'm just gonna pull something up so I can show you more or less what I'm talking about here. First of all, I want to bring up this article here. And this article basically talks about um, the player. We need to get rid. I'm sorry. Atletico Madrid is getting rid of their winger, their right back, to, I want to say, let me find out what his name is real fast, bro. Um, I just had it here. Renan Lodi, right? So if you just Nottingham Forest are closing in on the transfer for Atletico Madrid. Renan Lodi with the transfer domino in full effect, and this is according to Nottinghamshire Live. Um, an article by Amy Wilson. Forest have been active in the transfer window thus far, making a number of signings. Let me just go back to the part that really interests us. Um, Basically, what they're waiting for is Atletico Madrid is going to sell this player to Nottingham Forest, and then Nottingham Forest and then Atletico is trying to make up that space with Sergio Reguilon, if that makes sense.
Okay, I was like, how does this
Um,
relate to us?
yeah,
But
well, that's what I was getting to. It
got
does because we're trying to get rid of Reguilon, and the team that wants to buy Reguilon is trying to get rid of their player.
it. Yeah, I get it now.
Right. So,
Well, hopefully that goes through.
uh,
But we
Yeah, let me
also
just go ahead and pull this one up real fast as well, bro. So this is according to HITC. Sergio Reguilon is set to leave Antonio Conte's Tottenham Hotspur and join Atletico Madrid, where he will replace Renan Lodi, the aforementioned player that is supposed to be going to
another
Nottingham
one.
Forest.
Wow, Nottingham Forest are
Yeah,
investing like crazy.
yeah. The London Evening Standard are reporting this afternoon that Reguilon will leave Tottenham on loan. Another one just on loan. For Atletico in the summer transfer window, Spurs and Atleti have reached an agreement over the transfer of the Spanish left back. So that's
Oh,
even more. That's more reassuring. They have reached an agreement. You know, the report has
yeah,
added that the left back.
I'm happy. It's like at first we're like, are we going to be able to get rid of all these players? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we really just got rid of like 4 players. And you look at it and they're all loans.
Yeah.
So it's like now we have to
Well, I
deal with
mean,
this next summer or
I
whenever they
agree,
come
bro.
back.
I agree. I don't. I wish we could just get rid of these guys, you know. But hey, if we're able to get rid of them like that, bro, and then I guess we'll just have to deal with the headache again next summer, or maybe even in January, you know.
Why did we buy these guys?
But
Why?
this is adios, Sergio Reguilon. We wish you nothing but the best, brother. Before we get to the next one, I'm just gonna pull up a couple more of these here. Um, let me see where we were at. I
Did you
think our
say
squad
transfer
is a
rumors
bit
you're
light.
bringing up here?
Deb, what was that?
Are you bringing up transfer rumors? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we're just going a little bit of housekeeping soon before we get into the Nottingham Forest. I hope Conte, we went over that one. Can we get Pochettino back for Champions League? I'm sorry, Callum, for this one. I have to disagree. I don't want Pochettino right now. The man in charge is the guy that needs to be in charge for a reason. Um, but here's one. The homie says, save everyone for the Carabao Cup. Let's just put all our eggs in that
There
basket.
you
What do
go,
you think?
Andy. That's what I was laughing at earlier.
A massive Spurs
Save
fan, 2
everybody for the
managers. Hey, if
Carabao
that was
Cup against
possible, I would do
Nottingham.
that. A left back.
Don't we play Nottingham in the Carabao Cup? Didn't we just draw with them?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest spending so much.
They're like, we're
Clayton
not leaving the Premier League.
Shearman.
We're not
Atletico
leaving.
Madrid and Tottenham are checking contracts for Reguilon deal on loan. No buy option included. It's a matter of final details, and then it will be done. Right on. That's according to Fabrizio Romano by
Yeah.
Clayton. Big
Yeah.
up, Clayton.
If he
Thank you for
says it, then
coming
it's
through, brother.
usually
I'm
true.
glad the algorithm. I'm glad the algorithm reached you, and you're on our stream, brother. You're
Yeah.
definitely helping us go through. You want the value of them to go up. Spain and Italy have no money right now. Bang on right there, my man.
That's why we just have to
We
keep
might
moving.
have to invite this guy to come on our show one of these days, bro.
Hell yeah.
Um, all right, back to this. Back to the business at hand. We got a couple more before we get into the Nottingham Forest game. Gil Messi, as some like to refer to him as, to Valencia, still on the cards. Parker, what are your just before we get into the rumor, what are your thoughts about Gil Messi, bro? Like, have you seen enough of him to like warrant a stay? Um, like how do you
Brian
feel about
Hill?
him?
I
Yeah,
don't care about him whatsoever. I don't care if he
really,
goes. I don't care if he stays. Like, I don't care about him at all.
really.
He needs to grow up, dude. Cut his hair or something. He looks like a teenager, dude. It's like, dude.
He is these only okay. This is a recording according to Spurs Web.
He looks like a
Report says
13-year-old, man. Like,
Spurs player prepared to give up close to 1 million to head out on loan. So he's willing to give up money to go out on loan. Tottenham Hotspur winger Brian Hill is set to complete his loan move to Valencia next week, according to the Spanish news outlet Cadena.
I don't see anything
The,
special from him. He's like average, absolutely average, if you ask me.
The report claims that Gil has given up 1 million to return to the club where he spent the second half of last season. Gil is said to have agreed to sacrifice the money in order to spend the second stint at the Mestalla. The 21-year-old, he's young, bro. He's very young. The
Well, he acts like
21-year-old has
he's
been named in
16
all
still, like
three
he's
of.
in a pop punk band or something.
Well, I mean, that's his style, bro. You can't hate on his style. Doesn't just because he's a professional footballer for Tottenham doesn't mean he can't have his own style. The 21-year-old has been named in all three of Tottenham's matchday squads. That goes to show you something. He's been named in all of our matchday squads for the
That's
opening
because we
Premier
don't
League
have anybody
campaign without
else.
making an appearance.
That's pretty sad that we don't have anybody else to put in there. We had to put in Hill. It's pretty.
Well, I mean, he's got the confidence of Antonio Conte back at him. If that's the case, Gil is
Love to see
reported to
that
be.
player.
Oh, Gil is reported to be confident that he can return to his best form under Valencia boss. Remember this? Do you guys remember this jackass, Gennaro Gattuso? Do you remember that guy, dude?
Mm-mm.
You don't know who Gennaro Gattuso is?
No.
He's the player that he played at AC Milan when we went against them in the Champions League. He almost had like a fight with Harry Redknapp's assistant. The pirate used to rock a patch sometimes. Am I mistaken? He used to rock a patch, but he looks like a pirate, bro. Whatever. Gennaro Gattuso, he's their coach over there now. So he's hopefully, you know what? Gil Messi, I wish you all the best, brother. I definitely look forward to seeing him return back to Tottenham. I've even heard people say that, they call him there's people that call him Gil Messi, bro. There's people that refer to this guy as the mini Cruyff. Like he's talented. He just needs to bulk up. I mean,
Cruyff's hair.
That's like the least of my worries.
No, I'm just saying Cruyff because of his hair. No, because he I think Cruyff played in like the 70s, so he has like that long hair.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Massive Spurs fan Callum says we should go get Saint Maximin. Yes. My homie Jacob would definitely agree with you. Get him. Bring him in. Bring him in.
Spend 100 million. Just spend it. 100 million.
Says I like Brian Hill.
Newcastle might just be like 100 million. Why do I need 100 million?
I wouldn't offer that much for him right away. Deb says I like Brian Hill. He has good skills. In 1 to 2 years, he could become a regular player for us. Obviously, if he performs well. There you go. I agree. Spot on with your statement. I definitely agree. Let's see here. Gil looks like the long-haired dude from Big Bang Theory. Wolowitz?
Yeah, I know.
Is it Wolowitz?
Yeah, just like that long, like emo-looking, like punk band, like whatever.
Okay.
I want to see him play more
here
football, but
instead of
is just average.
Steak. Big up, get in, Steak. The homie Alexander. He's have you been able to catch any like late night chills with Colin or the pop-ups with Jacob? Bro, you need to get in with us, homie.
No, I don't know.
This guy here is from the Hotspur Hoods. I think you were gonna hop on one day, but it was a little too late.
So he's from Hotspur Hood. Okay. Yep.
Well, no, he's not from Hotspur Hood, but he tunes in there. Hotspur Hood is basically like the little community that Hotspur Hood is a different channel. Brian Daigle says Clayton Sherman, Howard Wolowitz. I've been saying that as well. That's Will says Gil Messi. Yeah, I agree. It's Gil Messi. He grabbed Joe by the throat. Gattuso was a prick. Yep, there you go. So he is able to shed some light on that too. Thank you, brother. Cool. Aaron Dove, how are you, mate? Aaron? Get in. Thank you for joining. I think Gattuso tried to pick a fight with Joe Jordan. Jordan would have battered him. I remember that. It was actually pretty funny. But little man syndrome, I think a lot of people have little man syndrome. They always want to go for the big man. I mean, I'm not a little man and I still would like, I still like to go after the big dudes like that. So,
oh yeah, we know that from the last
Howard Wolowitz. Brian Daigle, big up, my brother. Would you take Rashford? This is an interesting question. Parker, go ahead and I'll let you go first. Would you take Rashford?
Yeah, I'd take Rashford. We were just talking about, how many games we have, and like thinking about all those games, in so quick of a time, 3 days, apart from each other. Another striker doesn't sound too bad right now. And I mean, he had a little bit of a slump last season. So, but I think overall, I mean, the guy is.
He scored last weekend for Manchester United against Liverpool.
He scored this season.
The only thing
looks like
the only thing about him. Yeah, you're right. The only thing about him, though, Parker, is I think Manchester United just want too much money for him. I think the last time we started sniffing our noses around there, I think they said that they wouldn't do business for anything less than 80 million.
Well, I'm
That's a lot,
surprised they
bro.
want to get rid of him because that's like I think that's Eric Ten Hag's like number one striker at least right now. I think.
Well, yeah, the thing is I don't think they want to get rid of him, but if a suitable offer comes in for him, they'll get rid of him, you know.
What a shit
The
club.
stake says when Colin goes live, it's usually like 4 in the morning where he's at. So, but he joins whenever he can. So, love how everybody just getting together, saying what's up to everybody. Um, South Parker. All right, you guys, let me get back
What
into
up,
this.
Aaron?
So yeah, that was that. One more rumor before we get going, you guys. I want to bring this up. There's been a couple of rumors about the Anthony Gordon deal. Um, could we possibly pip Chelsea into buying him? You know, can we get him first? Um,
We might
so
be
this
able to
is Anthony
outbid
Gordon. This
or
is
sorry.
no, you're okay. This is from HITC. This is written by Billy Myers. Um, so after full time, Gordon was seen doing something particularly interesting, given the speculation about his future. Right. Um, First of all, let me just go ahead and go back up here. Earlier today, Everton drew 1-1 with Brentford thanks to a goal from Tottenham and Newcastle target Anthony Gordon, the Everton number 10, who has also been the subject of a 60 million bid from Chelsea, opened the scoring before Vitaly Janelt equalized in the dying stages. Bro, so basically, Anthony Gordon seems to have you know, he was waving off to the fans, you know what I mean? And a lot of people kind of took it as though he was waving goodbye to the fans. Of course, the shirt throwing doesn't carry any much significance in our view, at least, as most players do that on a weekly basis. However, the waving is certainly intriguing given the rumors about Gordon leaving Goodison Park. So Chelsea have had bids already rejected from Everton, so he could be on the move. Um, Also, too, I'm just gonna pull up another thing here about this Anthony Gordon player. Um, Let me see here.
What is wrong with Everton? I mean, seriously, they're getting rid of all their players, all their best players.
Well,
Charlton.
they just picked up Mape from Brighton. They have Connor Cody
Oh, they
from
did.
Wolves. Yeah. So look, bro, this here is Anthony Gordon, his profile. Let's just go to his I guess yeah, we'll just leave it on profile here. Let me go ahead and go down. That's the handsome young fella there that looks like he was chiseled out of a piece of oak wood. He's a left winger. He's only 21. He's born in Liverpool, so he's born and bred an Everton player, Everton fan. He would be leaving his hometown club. What most intrigues me is this here. He's a left winger. He could play attacking midfielder and a right winger. Versatility. Now
Yeah,
it says here his market value is at 20 million euros.
yeah,
But that's definitely just that's just a value. It's going to take a lot more. Look here, the
yeah,
probability of a transfer is at 71% for Chelsea.
yeah.
But guys, the reason I brought this up is because we do need another midfielder. We could definitely benefit from having another left winger, another right winger, or another attacking midfielder because, of
Yeah.
course, we don't have any attacking midfielders. So I just wanted to bring that up and show that to you guys. You know, could we pip Chelsea
Well,
to this guy here?
the
He's
thing is,
probably going to be gone.
yeah, I think Chelsea are really the ones that are, like they have more momentum in buying him, and maybe we could just bid just to make Chelsea pay more. Just keep bidding. Chelsea keeps bidding more. We could just fuck Chelsea over that way. But he is a
Or we could just go and
workhorse,
sign him.
dude. He's a workhorse. Like when he plays,
Yeah.
you see him and he's running constantly. So he's putting everything for the club, and like you said, he's from Everton or from Liverpool, so he's
Yeah.
been with the club forever. So it's going to take a lot for him, for them to get rid of him because he's one of their best players right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We'll catch up with some of these
I
comments
think,
before we move on to the next one. All right.
huh?
I'm going to catch up with some of these comments before we move on to the next part. Rashford for Carabao Cup, Richarlison for Prem, and Kane for the Champions League. Wow, uh, that would be something. Everton are not selling Gordon, says Stake. You're right. I mean, like I said, they have had
Yeah.
Chelsea have had a few bids already
We bid
rejected,
for
so
him
they might
earlier
not
in the
want to get rid
transfer
of him.
window too, if you remember that. They told us to bug
No
off
need
like
for
a little while
Gordon.
ago.
He's going to be like 80 million. Let's see here. Brian Daigle's opinion: we best not hijack the Gordon deal for 60 million. Good player, yes, but not at that price. Bloody ridiculous for that money. But towards Milenkovic, oh my God, I would welcome a Milenkovic Savic to the door any day of the week, especially Brian Daigle, if we are paying that much money. You're absolutely right. If we're gonna spend that amount of money, shoot, let's go get Milenkovic Savic. Of course, I'm totally with you on that. Aaron Dove says Brian Daigle can't see Levy splashing out that amount of wage on a young lad again.
Yeah.
I
Can't see it
wouldn't
happening.
put anything past that prick on the final day.
Chelsea can waste their money on that guy. Like we would, yeah. Because Conte's not going to be here to watch Anthony Gordon progress his entire year or his entire career. We need someone that's like ready to go 24, 25 in their prime for Conte's.
Yeah. Well, Clayton comes up with a good point too. If you're going to spend the £60 million, spend that money on Hakimi. Hakimi's already proven. Hakimi's worked with Antonio Conte. Gordon looks like a peaky blinder. Let's see here. Bobby K says, have to drive now, so we'll catch up with all of you later. Have a great night, everybody, and enjoy the show. Come on, you Spurs. Drive safe. Drive safe, Bobby. Brian Daigle, Aaron Dove, people will be, wow, we spent 60 million and be delighted that we spent that amount of money, forgetting that he's not worth it. You're right. Another great point by Brian Daigle. They'll see the amount of money we spent and think that that was a good buy, when in all reality it probably would just be a big waste of money. Aaron Dove says Brian Daigle, it's mad money.
Yeah. Look what we spent against Ndombele
for a young fella.
Look at the money we wasted against Lo Celso.
Brian Daigle says that's a 60 million gamble on one for the future. Correct. That if it doesn't work out, we will have to take another huge hit. You're right. For that amount of money, let's just get proven quality. Let's bring in someone through the door that's gonna really just hit the ground running. Look, that's no disrespect to Mr. Anthony Gordon. The kid's balling right now. But if somebody's gonna splash out the cash on him, if somebody's really gonna go ahead and do that, then Chelsea, by all means, take him. How much have we spent? I wish I had that number. Somebody, Steak, can you please collaborate with that? How much have we spent this offseason? Clayton says Brian Daigle, then loan him to Hellas Verona in 2 years. That's a good point. All right. Well, you guys, the title of the show is The Stroll Through the Forest. We play Nottingham Forest come tomorrow. It's 9 a.m. here in Mountain Time. I want to say 11:30 in Eastern Time, and you guys could do the math where you're at to see the times.
I don't know. I just want to go to bed now just to wake up for tomorrow. Like, just go to bed now.
Oh man,
it's over.
Bro, I don't like the night before the game, bro. I don't sleep well. I mean, call me ridiculous, but I have a hard time sleeping. I wake up, I look at my clock, I go back to bed, I look at my clock, and it's been like 15, 20 minutes. I hate it, bro.
Maybe it'll, chill out once the season gets a little bit more going.
I would hope so, brother. I would hope so. Parker, you had the gentleman on from a Nottingham Forest fan on Parker's pitch. By the way, you guys, if you haven't checked out Parker's show, check it out. My homie Parker's doing big things. He's doing his research. He's getting in touch with people from that side of the pond. Fans from other teams, and he's definitely, he's giving them a good interview. So check it out, Parker's pitch, if you haven't already. Check it out. And also too, just before we go in. Go ahead, Parker.
I've been trying to find a Fulham fan for the next game. West Ham's our next game, but I wasn't going to do one for West Ham. But it's hard to find Fulham fans. I've been trying to reach out to people in the UK, trying to find somebody. Nobody's responding, and everyone else was really quick to respond and really easy. And I learned a lot about Nottingham from this guy named Ben. because he grew up in Nottingham. So, but now he lives actually in Denver with us.
Really?
He does. Yeah, he lives in Denver now. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Nice.
he's
Big
been
up to you if you're
he's,
watching.
yeah, he's been in the States for 10 years, but he's been in Denver, I think, for a couple, like 2 years. So,
That is awesome, bro. I didn't know that. That's dope. Big up to him wherever he's at.
and
Hopefully
he's
he's
been to
watching.
City Ground a ton, and he's just like, well, you guys are going to be surprised.
That's dope.
You guys are in
Yeah.
for a surprise coming out because City Ground's going to be crazy.
We're coming up. We came up on the hour mark, you guys, real fast. I just want to refresh everybody's minds. You can follow us on Instagram at Mile High Hotspur. There it is right there. You can also follow us on Twitter at Mile High Hotspur. Definitely drop us a follow on either one of those. And guys, if you guys are interested in becoming a Patreon member, we do have 3 tiers of being a Patreon member. The first tier is the Mile High Club. Parker, I'm gonna ask you again. Who wouldn't want to be part of the Mile High Club? You know what I mean?
I have
And
no
guys,
idea who
there's
would not
also
want to be a part of that.
there's the Twin Peaks. The Twin Peaks. You know what Twin Peaks are, right? Who doesn't like Twin Peaks? And also, too, if you're afraid of heights and you've always wanted to climb Colorado's highest mountain, Mount Albert, you could definitely do so by joining our top tier of Patreon, Mount Albert. It's 14,430 something feet above sea level. That's pretty high. So if you want to sit atop that
14 years.
mountain, definitely definitely hit us up on Patreon. We would definitely appreciate however you guys are able to help this channel grow. Um, I'm just gonna run this through down at the bottom real fast. A couple of our, just our homies, other people that have channels. These people have all been on our show, so we like to give them, like to shout them out and just, go down and drop them a follow. Of course, Parker and I are part of Colorado Spurs, so big up to everybody. I'm gonna go through some comments real fast, Parker, and then we're gonna go to the Nottingham Forest game. All right?
Okay. What was that?
Steak, thank you. We have spent like 112 mil this window. Big up, Steak. It's 2:30 in the UK. Well, thank you for staying up, my man. I always like how they say that. Here we would say 2:30. Over there, I've noticed they say 2:30.
Yeah.
So we say the number first and then the half, but that's dope how they do that. Massive Spurs fan. 4:30 p.m. kickoff tomorrow, says Aaron Dove. Big up, Aaron Dove. Again, if you guys haven't checked out Parker's page, check that joint out. Clayton says, Brian Daigle, good, my man. Good night or good morning, everyone. I'm out. Brian Daigle, be easy, my man. I look forward to having you on. We're definitely keep in touch, bro. I'm gonna actually hit you up to see when we could bring you on. I know you want to do something too as well, so we'll be in communication, brother. Brian Daigle, night, mate. Here you go. Homie. Fulham fans are in witness protection. Yeah, that's why they're hard to find. They don't come out there in the witness protection.
Oh, that was like, well, I don't get it, but now I do. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't find any fans that want to do anything. They're just like, they're lame fans. I don't know. They have a bad supporting group.
Wow.
At least what I've found. Either that or they just
All
don't
right, you
give a
guys.
shit.
Nottingham Forest. We're gonna take a stroll through the forest tomorrow morning. Let's see
Hopefully
here.
it
I'm
will
gonna
be a
spring up.
stroll and nothing like more intense. Maybe it'll be a jog. Hopefully not a sprint.
Yeah.
Just a stroll.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna pull up some stats here, you guys. So if you guys could see here, we've played Nottingham Forest 10 times. Oh, I'm sorry, 12 times. They actually edge us out with 6 wins to our 4 wins. We've each drawn a game. So I guess that would be 11 games. 16 goals to Nottingham Forest, 14 goals to Tottenham. Our last meeting here was in 2014, but that was a League Cup. Let me see here. I'm trying to find the last time we played them. So the last time, Parker, we played them in the Premier League was back in 1999, 17th of April, and we beat them 1-0. So we actually have a 2-game win streak going against them if we're talking Premier League. Ben, was the guy named Ben, you said? from your Parker's pitch.
Yeah, his
I'm
name
pretty
is
sure
Ben.
he
Yeah.
told you that it's been a long time since we played him. The last time we played him, we won two games in a row. One interesting piece of stat that I found here, if I may share with you guys real fast. Guess one of our strikers, bro, from a long time ago, well, not too long ago, scored against these guys in the cup. This lovely fellow right here, Roberto Soldado. He had one of his very few games, one of his very few goals he scored against them.
Big
If I could show here, yeah. So Roberto Soldado has one goal against them. One Ryan Mason has a goal against them.
Oh, was that one of his
Teddy
like?
Sheringham, one goal against them. Harry Kane, one goal against them. Stefan Iverson, one goal against them.
Okay.
Bro, it's been, either we haven't really played them too much, or it's just hard to score against these guys here.
Yeah, I mean we
So
haven't
are you
played
worried
them
about tomorrow's
before.
game?
Am I worried?
Yeah,
No, I'm not worried. I'm just really excited. I think it's a game that
they're a younger team.
we can really take
Yeah,
to them and score a decent amount of goals. They have kind of like a young defense.
no,
So yeah, I mean we can pick them apart if we want to. We just have to find that rhythm. And we have to start off strong again. Um,
yeah,
don't do that. We haven't been doing that. So
we haven't been able to do that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, look at Liverpool. They scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes today, and then it was just uphill from there. So if we can do something like that, I'm not expecting 9 goals or anything, but if we can score, in the first half, even that helps. That really does help momentum and helps our confidence. Because I don't like to go into the second half with no goals. It makes me nervous. So, but
yeah.
then again,
Especially
not
down a goal.
yeah, for down 2. I mean, but look at City. They were down 2 goals today and they came back. So the City is
Yeah,
just something else, huh?
yeah.
Holland,
Real quick, Clayton says Scotty Parker might need witness protection. Might need
after
witness
that
protection.
after that loss today,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
he needs to get out.
Callum wants to know what fan are you looking for? Callum, he's looking for a Fulham fan. So he could do
Yeah.
his Parker's pitch. Uh, so Parker, get in touch with him, bro. He's on the Mile High Hotspur. I've been sending messages back and forth with him. Get in contact with him if he's able to help you with that, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for a
Dev
Fulham
said,
fan. So.
yeah. I thought Scott Parker was a good manager. I mean, he was a good player. He's been doing pretty good at Bournemouth. So we'll see. Soldado's the GOAT. Steak. What a funny guy. When did Kane score against them? Oh, shoot. Let me pull that up real fast. Harry Kane scored against them in.
2014.
Whoa. It must have been probably the game in the Carabao Cup. I already lost the stat. I'm sorry, you guys. Steak, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was the Carabao Cup game.
2017 or
No, I think it was in 15. I think it's 15 what it said. So guys, we're gonna do our predicted lineup. I'm gonna pull the predicted lineup. Parker, I'll pull yours up first, and then you could go over your predicted lineup and kind of go over as to why you chose the lineup that you chose. Deal?
okay.
All right, let me see here. All right. This here is Parker's starting 11 for tomorrow against Nottingham Forest. Parker, go ahead and go over your lineup if you want to.
Okay. So right away, we know Romero's out. So Sanchez is in. I think we have played 7.5 hours without conceding with Sanchez in. And that's just ridiculous. So, he goes in there. Davies is still fit. Lenglet, not. I don't think he's good for a full 90 yet. So the back 3 will probably stay the same, in my opinion. The midfield, Højbjerg and Bentancur. stays the same again. Then the change I have on the right hand side, on my left or on my right wing back is Doherty, and the reason I'm bringing in Doherty this game is I think he's our second choice right wing back, and I think that Conte's probably a little bit more worried about West Ham than he is about Nottingham Forest, and I know West Ham are like absolutely like shocking right now, but um, I've been watching a couple of their games. They've been getting really unlucky hitting posts and getting penalties against them and stuff. So I think that Conte will be a little bit more worried about West Ham. And so I think he's going to start Royal against West Ham because I think Royal is his first choice naturally. So Perisic on the left, he's just been just so good for us, taking those corners. He's really like irreplaceable at this point. So then the front three, I have Sonny in again. I don't think you take him out quite yet. I think we obviously should sub him in. So I have him coming out. If he doesn't, have any sort of presence in the game, I have him coming out 60th minute or so to bring in Richie and Richarlison. I have predicting to score his first goal this game. I think he really needs it. I think this is a good place to do it. I think he kind of thrives off like the opposing fans and like their energy, and he kind of likes the hate, and I think he like feeds off that. So I really think Richarlison's going to come in and cause some damage. And then I think Kulusevski's going to score too.
Okay. Well, I'll get your score prediction and your prediction for the match after this. But so yeah, there goes Parker's 11. Also, too, I just wanted to say I tried to do the away jersey, the scheme that the away jersey got going. So that's why our jerseys look like that. But yeah, that was Parker's 11 there. All right, now I'm gonna pull up my 11. Just give me 1 second to do so. I have something different than yours, Parker. For sure. I think I might get a little stick for mine. Just because I made a couple different changes. Let me see here. I did definitely do a couple of changes. So this is my starting 11 for tomorrow. I definitely went with a bit of rotation. Of course, I'm gonna do Lloris. That's a given. Like you alluded to earlier, Sanchez is definitely on. He's in good grace right now. We're definitely not conceding with him on the pitch, so I'm going to keep him on there. That and Romero is still injured. I'm going with Dyer in the middle of the back three with Davies on the left side. I want to continue this clean sheet trio, if you will. I'm going with midfield duo, and I know Steak will like this with Hoiberg and Basuma. I think it's about time he gets his first start. I'm gonna keep my wingbacks Royale and Perisic the same. I think everything you alluded to earlier was definitely bang on. They're as far as Perisic, he's contributing the way we expected him to, probably a little bit more. And I know you went with Doherty on the right side, but I'm gonna go with Royale. I don't know yet if Doherty is 100%. Somebody please in the comments, if you do know, let us know. I don't know if he really is 100%. If he is, I still would put in Royale. I think Royale has definitely been he's deserving of the next shift. Up front, I'm actually going to give Sonny a rest. Not because he's tired. I think this is just a perfect game to go ahead and just rotate the squad. And also too, I would love nothing more than to see Sonny come off of the bench and score a goal when everybody else is leggy. 60, 65th, 70th minute. Give Sonny some time to just run around everybody, run over everybody. I also fancy Richarlison to get a goal tomorrow. Parker, when I get these feelings, bro, a lot of times, bro, that I get that feeling. So yeah,
have
so
that feeling.
I'm
I said it in Parker's pitch. I really think Richarlison's going to score. And if you say it,
yeah.
now I'm really confident.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I think Richarlison is going to bag one tomorrow. And of course, I got the usual suspect up there, Harry Kane, and I got Kulusevski on the right side. Um,
Yep.
Again, 5 substitutes, so we're definitely going to see some rotation there come the later stages of the game. But this is my starting 11. You guys in the comment, let me know. If you guys agree with either or. Um, so yeah, that's my starting lineup there.
It would be cool
Excuse
kind
me,
of to
let me
see
go.
Spence play against his old club, but it's not going to happen. I mean, not now. Maybe against that the cup draw that we have coming up, that could be a possibility where Spence could come in and play against Forest. But
Yeah.
it's definitely not going to happen tomorrow. But it would be cool
Callum,
to
I'll
see, though.
definitely send you the link. Callum, I'll send you the link on Instagram so you can have it too. And of course, I knew Alexander Hilton would like that steak.
Hamilton,
Um,
Alexander Hamilton.
and he's a big. You just got to catch him, bro. You got to catch him on the streams. Like his thing is steak. The man loves steak, and when he hears Basuma, he says steak. Um, so here's one more comment from Mr. Aaron Dove. I've same team as Leo, but agree with Parker Doherty if Fit starts. It seems to be, the way shit's going, Aaron. You and I seem to be like the only ones that are it's not like we have an agenda against our beloved Sonny. It's just, guys, if an athlete is not on form, sit his ass on the bench for half a game or 3/4 of the game and bring him on after. I mean, bro, in
They
basketball it
gotta have.
happens, in any other sport it happens, bro.
They gotta have tough skin. They got to.
This here is always going to be bigger than the name on the back. And now that I think about it, you know what I mean?
The name is
I
on the
love
back.
Sonny. I love Sonny. But you've got to get a rest, my man. It's not
Yeah,
you might
last
not
year's
be
kid.
leggy. Yes, you're not leggy. But my man, just come off the bench. Come off the bench and score you a goal or two. That for me will boost confidence more than anything else.
Yep.
Way more than anything else.
Yep.
And I know I've been getting a lot of hate from people about it, but opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
I think
So I
we
mean,
sit
I'm
him
entitled
against
to mine
West
too.
Ham. Depending
I mean,
on
that's
how
not a
good
bad shout either.
Richarlison does against Nottingham, though. So
Big up, Kellum. Spence up front. Bro, I'm really interested to see, and I was almost going to put in an article that I was reading earlier about Antonio Conte being really surprised and really happy with what he's seeing. The desire, the will, and the energy that Spence brings to practice. Did you get a chance to check out some of the training clips on YouTube or on Spurs
I
Play?
saw one of his goals and I was like, oh, wow. He had
Where
all those
he did
step
a couple of
overs.
shimmies and then,
Oh, yeah. He
yeah,
did
bro,
like
like,
12
come on
step
now.
overs and then just got it right in the corner. I was
I
like,
got, and
oh,
yeah, I
damn.
saw that too. Um, so those were our predicted lineups. Now, Parker, let's go with your prediction for the score, bro. What are you predicting tomorrow?
Well, so on Parker's pitch, I said it was going to be 2-1. And then I said that Richarlison and Kulu were going to score. And then Jesse Lingard was going to pull one back for Nottingham. I think that's changing. I think that Kulu and Richarlison are still going to score. But I think Kane's going to get one too. So I think it'll be 3-1. But I don't think Jesse Lingard's going to score. I think it's going to be Brennan Johnson with a Jesse Lingard assist.
So that's 2-1?
So no, it'll be 3-1. So the same
3-1?
Yeah, so just add a Kane goal to what I said. Just add a Kane goal.
Okay. Well, in case they didn't see Parker's pitch, go ahead and
definitely check it out.
The homie wants to know, will Conte shake hands after the match? Love opinions are just like ourselves. Everyone has one. Brilliant, Leo. I mean, Ellie, is that not the truth? I mean, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So, I mean, hey, you're entitled to yours. I'm entitled to mine. Callum, real quick, says 4-0 to Spurs. Give us goal scorers. Callum, who do you think is going to score?
Love it.
Ellie, tomorrow, prediction. What's the score going to be, Ellie? Andy, tomorrow, prediction. Throw one out there.
Everyone put your prediction
steak.
out there.
Yeah, prediction. Clayton. Also, too, before I move any further, Clayton, um, hit us up on Twitter, bro. If you can, and get in contact with us, either at any of our Instagrams. If you're up for it, bro, I would totally love to have you on as a guest on our show. So get in contact however you can, brother, either to Parker on his Instagram or his
Yeah.
Twitter, my Instagram, my Twitter, or Mile High Hotspur's Instagram or Twitter. There's plenty of ways you could get in contact if you want to, brother. The door is always open for you. We'd totally love to have you in
You can also be on the
chat with
show
us, bro.
too. You can be on the show
Yeah,
too. I mean, we can. It can be 3 people. So yeah,
yeah.
just
It could be 6, 7 people. Just
yeah.
hit us
Well,
up, bro. We'd love to have you on. We'd love to have you on. Aaron Dove says he's sticking to his 1-2 win. Deb says 10-0. I like that FIFA score. Kane and Richie, he's fancies Richie too, bro, for scoring a goal. That's 3 people that are fancying Richie to score a goal. I agree. I think this is the game.
it's gonna
And you know
happen.
what,
It's gonna
Aaron
happen.
Duff, Richie's gonna score a goal, and it's gonna fucking justify the fact that Sonny sat on the bench for the beginning of the game. It wasn't a waste of time. Richarlison came on and scored a goal, so it's uh, I hope that's what happens, bro.
Imagine
I hope
this
that's what
though,
happens.
Leo. Imagine this. Sonny does start, okay, and
Uh-huh.
he doesn't do anything like normal. And then Richie comes on and scores, a great goal. He does a lot of stuff that we love. Next game, Richie's got to start against West Ham. Do you agree? We can't let Son just keep playing 60 minutes and not doing anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like that about this game. I'm not gonna wait to West Ham. I'm doing that this week. He hasn't showed me enough of the past 3 games.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm benching him. I say bench lightly. I'm placing him on the bench so he can
Okay.
relax and wait until the second half. I have to pick my words wisely because people seem to they tend to misinterpret what I'm saying sometimes, bro. And I don't want to get into no arguments about this whole Sonny debate, but I would place Sonny on the bench so that he could watch the game and have fresh legs when he comes on in the second half. He's had 3 games, bro. He's had 3 games, and Richarlison has been sitting on the bench eagerly. It's not like he's been doing a whole lot either. You know what I mean? It's not like he's came on and showed that he deserves the number 1 spot, but he does deserve the number 1 spot for that game because, guys, rotation is a key. You know,
He deserves a
so
start at least. Yeah.
yeah, he does. He does. So, um, Stake says 22 to Spurs. 10 goals from Emerson, 3 goals from Uriz, 5 goals from Kane, and 4 from Basuma. If that happens, bro, you should pick the lotto next. Ellis, Forest, Byers, Stake, Spurs. Oh, I said that right. Deb, a couple of laughs. Here's one. ADs predicts that VAR will screw the matchup. Oh my God. Well, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow, brother. We'll see tomorrow. Clayton says, "Sound good, man. Big up. I got Spurs 3-1. Son, Kane, and Davidson. That's a good shout. Wow.
I hope you're
That's a
right,
good.
man.
That's a good prediction, bro. The going out on those predictions like that sometimes is good, bro. Like I sometimes just want to predict Pierre Emile Hoiberg to score, and he does. So yeah, big up. Let's see here. Leo, remember
Right.
my ornament that you thought was a dog toy? Oh, I do, bro. This guy was showing me this chicken. It's a wooden chicken. But you know how like here we have like them chickens for dogs, bro, that make the noise when you shake them and shit like that. When you choke the chicken, it
Yeah.
makes a noise.
The squeaks and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he showed me his Tottenham duck. That looks like one of those things. Good shout, Callum. I haven't seen the Batman signal, bro, so I wouldn't know.
Hmm.
Son only had one 4 game span with no assist or goals last year in the Premier League, though. I agree. And again, I'm just gonna allude. I just want to see Richarlison play. For me, it's more about letting Richarlison play the whole
Yeah.
the first half and part of the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Just
just
let him see what he
rotation.
can
That's
do.
it.
Let him see what he
Yeah,
can do.
yeah, that's it. Translated: Forest 2, Spurs stake 4. Okay, she's going 2-4. Thank you for the translation, Queen. Um, a beer that Lucas will score. I mean, I'll entertain
And
that.
that's in words. That's in writing. So screenshot that or take a photo of that because you're gonna owe me a beer tomorrow. Owe me a beer tomorrow, Andy.
Clayton says, "True, Richie is exciting as hell." And Clayton, that's all it is, brother. For me, it's more or less. I just want to see. I just want to see Richarlison play more than just a little bit of the cameo time he's had. That's it. And who has to sacrifice that? Sonny. I mean, guys, even if Kulusevski is on the bench starting tomorrow and we have Richarlison, that's totally fine with me. The thing is I want to see, like, I really want to see Richarlison play. That's, I mean, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Um, Love C Cube, Batman Signal, come in. All right, you guys. Well, Parker, I mean, that's it, bro. We're basically, we're to the end of the podcast. Any last final thoughts, bro?
Well, I mean, let me see. I mean, I think Forest with all the people they have, they're not going to be scared. They're gonna bring it right to us, especially on their ground. They're not going to be timid. They have some Premier League players that are well equipped for the Premier League. So, like I said, Jesse Lingard. So it's not going to be an easy place to go, City Ground. So yeah. I mean, 5-0 and stuff like that. I can't see it happening. I can't see us getting a clean sheet. I know we've gone like 8 hours without a clean sheet or without a goal conceded, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just that's what I love about football. You just never know what can happen. And so I'm excited to see what's going to happen because it's always a mystery and it always surprises me. So
Anything can happen, bro. Any given Sunday, bro.
mm-hmm.
Any given Sunday. Well, my final thought before we wrap this up, and as this ticker strolls down, as the ticker, goes along the bottom, guys, this Tottenham community is so excellent. The support we get from other YouTube channels and people in the chat, it's awesome. We greatly appreciate you guys. Down at the bottom, ticking along, are just other channels. Check them out. You know what I mean? And at Digital Spurs, definitely create some dope stuff that he's got going. Check him out. So I just want to shout out the homies there, just because they always show love to us, and they always support us. Bobby K was just in the chat. Jacob, United Spurs of America, was in the chat. The Irish Hotspur, Flat Cap Euro Talk. We had them on the other day. Excellent lads. So if you guys, support us, support them, I'm just going to take this opportunity once more real quick. Follow us on Instagram. There it is. Follow us on Twitter. And again, you guys, we also have a Patreon page that we just started. If there's any way you guys want to help us out there too, we greatly appreciate it. Parker and I do. Our show wouldn't be anything without you guys, so we appreciate you guys tuning in. When we appreciate everything, you guys, all the comments, and taking time out of your day to chat with us. James Joris, thank you for joining, brother. You're a little. Hopefully, you're not. You're a little late, brother, but you could always watch it back. Shout out to James Joris too. Big up. Another guy that supports, another dude that supports all the channels. You know what I mean? Like he bounces around from channel to channel, bro, supporting us. So big up, James Joris. Love the shirt, Leo. Big up to the Spurs. Big up to you, Kellum. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Thank you, all you guys from that side of the pond that stayed up late. Big up to you guys. This show is for you guys, so we appreciate you guys. But as for me and Parker, we're just two lads that love to talk about the Spurs. We have 2 podcasts a week, and it's too good to miss. You guys, it's been a pleasure.
Come on, you Spurs.